Hello everyone, welcome back to Sunday Stories. I'm glad that you all are liking our stories in this series called Sunday Stories. I'm getting a lot of messages, comments, and people are sharing their learning from these stories. Let's look at what story we have for you in store today. Once upon a time, there was a boy, and he always used to complain to his mother that his life was miserable. And he had no clue how he was going to handle it. He has been struggling and fighting with problems all the time. It seemed as if one problem was just solved, another soon followed. Her mother smiled. She took him to the house kitchen and took 3 identical pots filled with water and placed each of them on high fire. Once the pots began to boil, she placed potatoes in the first pot, eggs in the second pot, and coffee beans in the third pot. She then let those boil without saying a word to his son. He was moaning, he was impatient and wondering what she is doing. After 20 minutes, she switched off the burners and took out the eggs, placed in a pot, took out the potatoes, placed in another pot, and ladled the coffee in a cup, and asked his son, "Tell me, what do you see?" "Potatoes, eggs and coffee," he hastily replied. She asked him to take out the potatoes and observe it, touch it. He realized the potatoes were soft. Then he asked him to break the egg, and when he started taking out the shell of the egg, he realized the eggs were already boiled and hard from inside. And then she asked him to sip the coffee, and as he sipped the coffee, beautiful smell and aroma of coffee brought a smile on his face. He then asked, "Mom, what does this mean?" She said, "Potatoes, eggs and coffee beans all went through the same adversity, that is boiling water, but all 3 of them reacted differently to that adversity. The potatoes were hard, strong and unrelenting. When they were exposed to water, they became soft. The eggs were fragile. The soft outer shell was trying to protect the liquid inside, but when they were exposed to water, the inside became hard. But the ground coffee beans were unique. When they were exposed to boiling water, in turn, they changed the water and created something new. So my son, who are you? A potato, egg, or a coffee bean? How do you react when the adversity hits you in life? So friends, what do you become when adversity hits you? A potato, egg, or a coffee bean? The difference between a human being and these 3 things are that human beings have potential to convert the adversity into an opportunity in every circumstances. Yes. It's not what is happening with us or happening around us. The most important thing is what is happening within us. When adversity hits us, when adversity breaks us down, how do we break down the adversity and move up? That is the message of the story. Yes. Friends, human race is going through the biggest adversity of this era. Let's not get break down. Let's take the charge of this adversity and create something new out of it. Let's take control of our life and make sure that we spread aroma like those coffee beans even during this adversity. Thank you so much for listening to this story from our book Move Mountains One Story at a Time. Keep following us on YouTube, Deepak Sharma Speaks, and enjoying these stories even if you miss on social media. Well, see you next Sunday with a new story, with a new message. Till then, goodbye. Keep leading, keep serving, and keep yourself safe during this adversity.